Is this thing on? Hey, this is pretty cool. Look, I'm on the internet again. Do I know you? Are you? Beer me! Well, hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Grant Tommy. This is Straight SixFan, your home for offbeat hot riding, and it's been a minute, huh? Sorry about that, guys. Life got super busy, and I haven't put out... It's been a full month since I put out a legit upload, and I apologize for that. I hate that, but you know what? It is what it is, and you know, if you caught that last episode, it was about putting the Fairmont up for sale. So a quick update on that. I'll just tell you, I've only had one person actually come look at it and test drive it. The guy was actually pretty interested in it. We just couldn't agree on a price. And I promised you 2 more videos of it. And I started shooting the footage for replacing the, or removing the O2 sensor and reinstalling the air conditioning pump on it. But honestly, that footage, it wasn't... I don't think it was going to be that entertaining. You got the gist of it with the clips I just inserted there. So that's that. What today's episode is all about is, well, for the past, I don't know how many years, I've been doing a sort of state of the channel episode, forecasting episode for the year to come, the year ahead. And I honestly wasn't planning on doing one this year, except for one of my longtime fans reached out to me and said, hey, really looking forward to seeing what you know the goals are for 2022. So I figured I'd just as well do that. Since I hadn't done any content in a long time, it's time, right? So since talking head videos aren't necessarily ones that I'm always super interested in, I figured, you know what? Why don't we do this in the 5-minute Friday style, and I will tell you the top 8 things to look forward to coming out of Straight SixFan in 2022. So let's put 5 minutes on the clock and let's get started. Alright, let's start right there with 5-minute Fridays themselves. It's been a format that, generally speaking, has had positive response to, and the videos do, for the most part, fairly well, and at least over the course of a year. They might not, in the first 48 hours, perform as well as some of my other car content, but generally speaking, over the course of the year, they get pretty good view counts compared to my normal car content. And as you guys know, when I do them, I like to make sure I can do them 5 weeks in a row, so expect right out of the gate some more 5-minute Fridays. Number 2, I think the other thing that's gonna be, I think I can guarantee, I can really point to and say, expect this, know that it's happening, is expect more metal fabrication coming out of this shop, my channel, here in 2022. That's a little bit of an insight into what I think one of my big projects is going to be, but don't really want to count my chickens before they hatch on that one. Just needless to say, expect more welding, cutting, grinding, metal fabrication from Straight SixFan. Number 3, it's time to introduce another t-shirt design for the channel on my Spreadshirt store. If you're hearing about this for the first time, didn't even know I did sell t-shirts, well, go down in the description below, there's a link to my Spreadshirt store. You can check out what I currently have as inventory, as stock. Pretty easy to order from there, so go check it out. That really helps support this channel. But I'm gonna be producing a t-shirt basically just based off of my avatar logo here on YouTube, and I think it's gonna be a pretty good hit. All right, number 4, we'll bury the metrics in here right in the middle of this episode, because you know what, when I've done this in the past with setting like actual real goals, man, I've rarely met them, and it's kind of getting old, and you know what, I guess I'm gonna just kind of stop caring a little bit less. But what I say, and have been for my last 2 years, what I always kind of say is I think I'm still at that point in my YouTube career where the idea of doubling in size really isn't that far-fetched in a whole calendar year. So I sit basically at 3,300 subscribers here at the new year. It was 2,200 as we were a year ago. So while I wanted to be at 4,400, let's try for 6,600 subscribers next year. We'll see. But I do know that I want to for sure double my income, and I think that's a little more achievable. Alright, now 5, 6, and 7 are kind of all related to each other, and so we'll start with the big overarching idea. Number 5. I think I'm going to back it off to every other week episode production. This once a week, while it's been a great success for growing my channel when I can keep it up, just as life's been treating me this year, it's just been harder and harder. So I think that's going to afford me to do a couple of things, and that leads me right into number 6, which is try to be a little more intentional about each upload. Try to, for once, be seriously mindful about the video production of it. Make sure I'm really challenging myself talent-wise for the actual video production. And I think this is gonna be better for me in the long run. And then that folds into number 7, which is I think it's gonna free up more time. I once remember watching a YouTube help channel, and they said, hey, the minute you start spending more time on your own YouTube than you do watching YouTube, that's when your channel's gonna grow. And while I still do believe that, certainly in 2021, I feel like I lost touch a little bit with my community. I really haven't had a lot of time to feed back to you guys and be viewers on your end. And that I just really think has hurt my channel, and I want to give back in that sense. Finally, number 8, if you caught my appearance on Narc Selected Customs 12 Pods of Christmas, I broke the news a little bit there, and I'll still be a little bit vague here, but a little more forthcoming. What I hope the big project is for 2022 is, of course, rebuilding the 300 inline 6 out of the high school truck I bought back. That journey started almost a year ago. Ah, crap. Looks like we just ran out of time, so I guess we're just gonna have to leave it there. No, but seriously, what I want to do is rebuild that motor. I want to do a turbo build, and I want to build a rat rod around it in some way, shape, or form. So we'll see what 2022 brings. Not a ton of space out in that garage, but I can still build a rat rod out of my bay of the garage. So let's get that Fairmont sold. Let's get 2022 started. I appreciate your guys' understanding and sticking with me through the drought that was December of 2021. Hopefully you guys have a happy new year, and you know, you're not doing it right if each year isn't better than your last. So you didn't take very good notes in 2021 if you don't know how to make 2022 a better year for you. So I hope that plays out for you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't care which one you do, as long as you do one, it really helps chill out. But I just wanted to say to all my SixFans out there, thanks for watching.